This is Stephen with Greenbrier Percussion, here to talk to you about this GRETSCH Renowned Maple drum set in the Cobalt Sparkle Fade. There are a lot of cool things about this kit. Starting with the way it looks, the glitter actually gets smaller as you head toward the darker side of the drums. It's really hard to show you on studio footage exactly what you see in person here, because to me I'm seeing the blue pops to like a ocean color of blue on the side of the bass drum closest to me. Farther out, it's like a really fine grain glitter that's really dark blue. It almost looks like a flat dark blue by the time you get over there. It really looks like a sparkling pool of water on a hot day. We've done a similar video that you might see on our YouTube channel that's the exact same setup with an extra 16x16 using the 20-inch bass drum. That's the Fusion setup. This is the Euro setup. Not much difference otherwise between the videos. Different cymbals here. I'll talk about those in a minute. The interesting thing about the 18x22-inch bass on the Euro setup is it's deeper. It's got a slightly longer sustain, a little more punch behind it. So if you need more out of your bass drum, more volume, a lower end, and perhaps you like to crank your heads really tight so you can do a lot of footwork on them, but you still want it to sound like a low pitch, you can get a little more out of that, more of that from the 22-inch version than you can out of the Fusion 20-inch version. The toms in the Renown kits sound modern. They're very tight. With the G2 two-ply clear heads that come with the drum set, which is what we're using here. This is just what it sounds like out of the box with a slight tune-up. The drums sound very modern. The silver sealer is a big part of that. That and the shell construction are subtle differences between GRETSCH's Renown and New Classic lines. These do sound a little more modern, whereas New Classic sounds more like a typical maple vintage drum set. The hardware is extremely comfortable. The tom suspension is very effective on this kit. It is an industry standard using this drum set for recording because it sounds so consistent. I'd play anyone else's Renown Maple or I'd play my Renown Maple. Really doesn't make much of a difference to me as long as they're still using the stock heads that came with it, which I'd scarcely say about anyone else's drum kits. Usually stock heads that come on kits are subpar if you're talking about a professional drum set. So nothing but nice things to say about the Renown kit. As far as its greatest strengths, because it sounds modern, it's got a lot of attack. You can do a lot of fast, intricate work on it, and it conveys really well whether you're recording or standing right here next to me. So I'm going to play a little bit more. I hope you enjoy the way this sounds, and please check out the specs in our ads to see, one, what comes with the kit, the normal configuration, just the bass and these three toms. We have some ads that throw in the extra 8-inch and the snare, which are normally sold separately. I'm using Evolution cymbals, Evolution hats and crashes in the ozone, and an Evolution ride just to show you what a really vibrant, sustainful, washy set of cymbals is going to sound like with this, since we use the Peisty Dark Energy Extremely Dry Crisp cymbals in the other video.